Okay, sir. Starting with your first and last name and agency you're with.
Sergeant Curtis Glace with the California Highway Patrol in Oakland.
Okay, sir. Starting with the time of the call and where we're at. Can you just walk me through this incident, please?
Approximately 12:31 a.m. We received a call of a vehicle collision that had collided with a wall and there was on fire. Our officers responded and we discovered a vehicle. We don't have the exact year and model because it became fully engulfed in flames, and it's undetermined on what the exact year of the vehicle is. It was a van or SUV type vehicle. It collided with the driver was able to give us a statement as it collided with the wall. He swerved to avoid an animal in the roadway, and as such he was able to exit the vehicle. Unfortunately, his passenger was not able to exit the vehicle, and he wasn't able to retrieve him out, and unfortunately he died as a result of being involved in that collision.
Do you know the age of the victim?
We don't have an approximate age. We don't have a lot of information. We only have a first name of what the driver has given us, so it's still under investigation.
Do we know how fast the driver was going before he crashed?
He gave us a speed at 55 miles per hour. There was no indication of any skid marks where he braked at all, so we're not sure on the exact speed, so that'll be determined as we investigate the collision further.
So when firefighters arrived and you guys arrived, there was already a victim inside the vehicle that was fully engulfed?
It was determined after the vehicle was completely engulfed, and after the flames were put out by the fire department, it was determined that there was an actual occupant inside the vehicle.
Okay. And exactly where are we at right now? I know we're under an overpass here, and what lanes are shut down on this freeway?
We have the left lane open, and we have the number 2, the number 3, and the number 4 lane shut down on westbound Interstate 80 at San Pablo Dam Road.
And does he know what kind of animal he was trying to avoid?
He related to the investigating officer that he was trying to avoid a raccoon that had made its way out to the roadway.
And let's see. So right now we got firefighters here at the scene.
Yes, that's correct.
Do we know what they're doing right now?
What they're doing, they're helping with the extraction of the victim that's still inside the vehicle, as the coroner's on scene processing the person and any evidence that's there.
And if anyone saw anything, any number they could call?
We encourage that if any member of the public did see the collision or witnessed something around this time, at around 12:31 in Interstate westbound 80 at San Pablo Dam, they're encouraged to call Oakland CHP and provide us with any information on what they saw.
And do we know if the driver was DUI by any chance, or?
Drugs and alcohol aren't believed to be a factor from when we interviewed the driver on scene.
Okay. And he was transported to the hospital?
The driver was transported for further medical evaluation. We don't believe that any injuries that he sustained as he was at the scene that's life-threatening. So.
Okay. And let's see. If a driver sees an animal on the freeway, what's the best thing they could do?
We recommend people. I mean, obviously, depending on the size, the best course of action is something small in that nature, like a raccoon or some smaller animals. You're recommended to continue on your path of travel, due to the fact that you have limited time to swerve. If you could hit another vehicle, you could collide into, in this case, you could swerve and hit into a concrete divider, or something of that nature, which could cause more damage to yourself or someone else, versus than hitting that small animal. But you teach their own. They'll have to assess that. Obviously, if you get a larger animal, you may have to take different precautions. But what's recommended is to continue driving in your direct path of travel.
And what city are we in?
We're in San Pablo.
Okay. And then this is Oakland CHP?
This is Contra Costa County, but this is Oakland CHP's area of responsibility.
Okay. And if you could just give me your name one more time and spell it for me?
Sir, Sergeant Curtis, Curtis, Glace, Glace.
Thank you.